Usually I hate this Regal Spirit, but he jumped back into my lightning attack, and it was so nice. It killed him in one hit. Just beautiful. Normally I'm chasing that little bugger down for 10 minutes. Astel, we didn't really have too many issues, but he felt like he was pretty resistant to attack, so I was losing hope, or faith? I know it was hope, that we'd be able to kill him quickly, but it just, everything about this fight I hate about him. Just the way he attacks, the slow sweeping attacks, and he's just constantly backing up on us. But here we are, giving him a taste of the Thundercloud spirit, or form, or whatever the hell it's called. But he's just constantly moving around. I think I hate this fight more than I hate the Elden Beast. And in fact, I hate fighting this guy more than I hate fighting Malenia. Malenia is hard. There's nothing fun about her because she just sits there and wipes the floor with your face and then asks you want some more. And whether or not what do you want, dessert or seconds, she just forces it down your throat. So I'd rather fight her than I'd rather fight Astel because he's just boring. There's nothing I like about him at all. Here we are fighting Lich Dragon Fortisex. I think the only thing more annoying about this dragon is just setting up the boss fight. We gotta hug Fia 3 or 4 different times. And thankfully, well not thankfully, unfortunately, he is resistant to my thunder attacks. When you're using only thunder attacks, it's kind of a pain in the ass. But he also doesn't have that much health. A lot of these bosses feel like they only have like 10 to 15,000 health. So when we do those 2,000 hitters, it does a pretty decent amount of damage. And look at this. And we're even doing most of the fights without even any summons. Oh yeah, I brought myself above the use of summons. I'm a real Elden Ring player now. But guess what? If you like using them, use them to make the game fun. It makes you feel like an overpowered thunder god at times. Or it just makes you feel like an overpowered god. We hit Morgott so hard, we made him throw up. That hasn't happened to me since I was a kid, but it's embarrassing when it does. And this is where we see the wonkiness of our lightning bolt hits. I'm pretty sure it was this fight where it hit him dead on, and it just didn't do any damage to him. Oh yeah, no, that didn't even hit him. I don't know what happened. Well, anywhoosies, we're just getting the shit kicked out of us, but we don't get killed. But it is kind of painful to watch, and I know everyone's gonna tear me apart because of that fact. Anyway, we kind of juke and jive, dive, shoot off some spells in a desperate kind of manner. And you know, this is my second spellcaster. I'm gonna say this guy's a spellcaster. So we just kind of take the openings where we can. We brought in Banished Knight Oleg for the Fell Twins because I didn't know how they were gonna kind of fight and how to be able to handle them with my sword or my spear, or great spear, whatever the hell that is, a great rapier. This is where I'm kind of realizing the damage for the sword is really falling off badly. Like I thought I was gonna kill him in 2 hits. It does like 500 damage a hit. So pretty much from here on out, it is a useless weapon. It does not do any real substantial damage. And if we do get a stun, it's not worth the hassle. The hassle that is worth setting up for is Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike. Sometimes it can one-shot a boss, sometimes it does 1,000 damage. Sometimes it does 10,000 damage. It depends on who you're fighting and how you're fighting them. The bigger the enemy, the better. And these gargoyles, actually, they're spindly and gross looking, but they have those wings that really catch those extra attacks. And we're playing kind of dangerously now because we're like in one-hit kill mode. And this guy is all souped up on the painkillers and bull shark testosterone. But I'm hopped up on lightning speed. And we even get a stun on him. But too bad, Oleg finished him off for me. And you know how I was bragging about not using summons? Well, guess what? I'm freaking using summonings. And it gets to the point where I don't think I had to use the summon for most of these fights. I just wanted to. It made it a little bit easier for myself. What's the point of suffering and not enjoying a game that you paid money for? If I was going to do that, I'll play Shadow of the Erd Tree, or Shadow of the whatever tree. That game is beating my ass. So someday we'll get a video out on it, but for now we're just doing the base game because as I recorded these episodes, the DLC didn't exist. Well, it existed, but it wasn't out yet, so it didn't exist to me. Destroyed Commander O'Neill. Borealis, the freezing fog. I don't think he gave me too many issues on this run through. I did have a string of bad luck with Borealis where I just couldn't defeat him. I think it was my, what was that called? The disgusting Frenzy Flame. Those were just, that's a god-awful run. So the first half of the game, good luck. Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike really just, it shines on everything. Here we're just using it on the Fire Giant. Look at that, 11,000 damage, and it's just, what are my guys doing? And we just kind of spam this attack, and when I was fighting him, I didn't realize how much damage I was doing to him each hit, and we killed him fairly quickly, completely on accident. He couldn't even do anything to protect himself. I think I hit him twice. And then I ended up just saying, screw it, let's roll into the flames. He's feeling bad. I'm feeling bad for him. And he just spammed the same attack. So guess what I do? I spam my same attack. And my attack does a lot more damage than his. Granted, it can do a lot more damage, but then he decides he wants to puke everywhere. Why would you do that? Why would you just do what you normally do and stay mobile and run around and be a stupid idiot? I think I cast that spell, what, 4 or 5 times? Anyway, we destroy the guy, unfortunately. Well, actually, fortunately, because I hate fighting him. We're fighting the Godskin duel, and I had a very a weird thing happen. I defeated, well, we'll get there when we get there. We summoned in Bernal, and we brought in our summon. Extremely easy. The first time I played this game, I ended up killing Bernal, and we didn't have any support during this fight, so this was a very tricky fight. Now, I just summon everyone in, and I just bang these guys like a drum. At the same time, as I said before, my weapon is useless, so I'm not even going to go in for any special pity attacks. And I did realize, too, if you keep stabbing them after you kill them, it keeps doing some more damage to the main health bar. So you always want to kind of waste some stamina. So bring back Skinny again, kill him for the 3rd or 4th time. And, you know, this one actually went fairly well. I love this attack. Does it do what I think it does? No. Oh, you know what I think happened? Right there. So the Godskin duo fight was defeated. I think Bernal defeated the Skinny guy because he kept hitting him, and as he brought this one in, the fight ended. My summons went away, the grace came up. I was very confused, so I think that's what happened. So thank you so much for sticking around. I'll see you around for the next one when we finish up this game as the Lightning Chad.